Hi, this is Monty from Motor Park Vehicles and welcome to another one of our detailed vehicle appraisals on a car that's just recently come into us. This is our lovely 2012 Abarth 500C, covered just over 50,000 miles, great service history with 8 service stamps in the book and a fantastic colour combination in the dual tone black with the white bottom half with that really nice centre red stripe, and you'll have a red leather interior. Now the other thing I forgot to mention is this particular car is automatic. That's right, you won't get too many of these as well, especially in the cabriolet. This colour combination, this kind of service history, I love them. I've sold quite a few of these before, absolutely do great with them as well. Now I'm going to briefly walk around the car and give you a more detailed view very shortly. I'm going to hold the camera for a few seconds around the back of the car so you can jot down a registration number. If you want to do any service history checks, MOT history checks, HPI checks, please feel free to do that. If you need to know where it's been serviced, I can certainly let you know what work's been done to the car, etc. I'm not too sure how much information with all this data protection and God knows what else, the way the world's all going, not too sure how much information garage will give you. The previous owner was a young lady. She owned the car since 2015 and it did have a private plate on it, and it was a really nice number plate. It's a shame it didn't come with the car because it was, yeah, absolutely goes with the car 100%, but it's a shame we didn't get that. Okay, now these videos tend to take about 8 minutes long. I'll try and be as brief as possible. Now, I am in a public park. You will see people walking past, jogging past, etc., that type of thing. And I'm just going to get out of the way of someone who's just walking their dog down. But I'll give you a view inside the vehicle. Now, the videos are designed to try and give you as much information as possible and the kind of condition of the car. Now, please bear in mind, guys, she has covered over 50,000 miles, or just over 50,000 miles. I've covered about 250 miles in this car myself. I drive everything I buy. But you are going to have some imperfections. You know, she's 9 years of age or over 9 years of age. You are going to have a few imperfections here and there, stone chips, touch-ups, etc. Hairline scratches. I'll try and point them all out to you. So whether you're 200 yards away from our site or you're 200 miles away, when you can't have a look at the car, it should be as I've described it. Now, if I have missed anything, it's not been done intentional. Far from it. It's just these videos are done off the cuff straight away. There's no editing like that. It's just one take. So if I've missed anything, it's probably going to be quite small, and I do apologise, but I don't want to get you down here under false pretenses, because we've all done it before. We've seen some fantastic photos of a car, go and stand in front of it, and you think, is that the same car? But anyway, let's get on. So along the front of the car, you're going to have a few little stone chips which I've touched up. There's a couple of little bits and pieces right at the bottom there. I think there was one over on the far right hand side, just at the bottom there. They're quite easily caught. It does happen quite a lot. Now, one other thing just to tell you about the car, she's got Pirelli P0s, I think it is, all the way around. Yep, Pirelli, is it P0 Neros, which I think were the original tyre that were supplied with these cars. Okay, so this alloy wheel here, this driver's side one, had one little scuff on it. I've just touched it up right at the top there. I've left it right at the top, and so you can see it in the video. If I zoom just in, you could probably see it there. But the rest are fine. And I think, again, the red calipers, the red centre caps, or the chrome and the red stripe, and what you'll see inside, I think it goes really, really well. And I know it's 4 minutes into the video and you haven't even seen inside yet, but I will show you. I have left the roof down. It's got a grey roof with the car. Look at that in there. So again, the dual tone sort of black and red that you get on the door panels, you've got that all on your seats. Really nice figure hugging seats. Adjustable height on the driver's side. Multi-function steering wheel. Paddle shifts at the back of the steering wheel to change gear. Obviously we've got the roof open, you can see that. I've pulled it all the way down. Climate control, air conditioning. That's that kind of, I wouldn't say it is unique to the Fiats really, and the Abarths and what have you, the way the kind of paddle shifts, not the paddle shifts, but the selector works on here. Mentioned climate control. You've got Blue and Me, which is your Bluetooth connectivity. Now the sun is starting to shine now, coming through the clouds, so apologies if we're going to be getting some shadows. You've got your boost gauge at the top there, and when you press the sport button, which is up on the dash just below the radio to the left, you'll get it illuminated with sport on there as well. Let's just show you the back. Full set of Abarth mats. Now it has got this sort of centre console, which I don't really like. Don't think they're very good. They're quite flimsy. You can't really lean on them, stuff like that. If it was me, I'd normally take it out totally. We did have one or two little trolley dents, but they have all been addressed on the car. Rear parking sensors work absolutely fine. Of course, to open up the boot, what you're going to have to do as soon as you pull that button there for the boot, if you have brought the roof all the way back, it will then move the roof forward, giving you access to the boot. So you've got 50-50 split seats. If you are looking at another Fiat 500C, just make sure that function works. Not all of them, they do work. Round the back of the bumper, you've got a couple of little hairline scratches along the top here, but nothing major. It's just where people have just probably put stuff on the back bumper. And one little touch up that I've done here, which is not a very good job. When I get back, I'll redo that again. Just show you down the side of the car. There will be pictures of the tyres. Again, a few little hairline scratches. I think there's one I just missed. When I go back to the garage, I don't know how I missed that, but that probably just needs a bit of polishing out there. My mistake. Show you down the side of the car. Hopefully that all looks good. Believe me, the paintwork is really bright. There's no nasty digs and things like that in the car. But you've got to bear in mind, again, these are not get out clauses or anything like that. She is 9.5 years of age. Full book pack. Got 2 keys. One comes with a remote, one comes with a non-remote, but we have got 2 keys with the car. Just show the seat. Now this is probably a better view, so you can just see there's a little bit of wear on the seat there, but nothing major. Now I'm not too sure how this is coming across on the camera, but it might show the interior really, really bright. It isn't as bright as it's coming through on the camera. All right, it's a bit more dulled down. I think it makes it look a lot brighter, especially with the roof open. There will be pictures of all the tyres, all the treads. Hopefully that all looks good to you. Okay, along the bonnet there are a few stone chips that I've touched up. You're not really going to see them that well because they are quite small. And again, I've mentioned this before, these are not videos just to beat our cars up. You know, customers nowadays, they know the cars are not going to be brand new, and I've picked up cars from main dealers that they're selling that are 5 years of age, 3 years of age, that are in a lot worse condition. They don't. I find main dealers just not take the mickey or anything like, but they don't really prep cars as much as the smaller independent garages do, because myself, I only keep about 15 to 18 cars. I drive every single one of my cars. I put 250 miles on, 500 miles on each car just to make sure it's okay. If there's anything wrong, we get it addressed. We don't just leave it. We're not ones to just sort of like run a shampoo over the car and leave it on a forecourt, and then the first person that buys it figures out there's a problem with it. No, we drive our cars, we make sure they're okay, and we're able to maintain a really good standard. And again, if you read some of my reviews on Auto Trader, they are all genuine reviews. Anything can go wrong with a car. We give you a really good warranty to back it up. It's a nationwide warranty. You get 6 months with it. You can upgrade it for another 6 months at another £149 if you want to. But we try and give you the best kind of warranties out there on the market. You can read some of their reviews. They're a company called Auto Protect. Read some of their reviews. Absolutely fantastic. We do our very best. Anyway, it's coming up to 10 minutes now. Just one last thing, I just wanted to let you know, we do not charge you any admin fees, we do not charge you any documentation fees. The price that you see is the price that you pay. So thank you again. Hopefully that's given you enough information of the car, and I hope to speak to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.